President Joe Biden announcing today that he will not seek re-election in the 2024 November election. The decision comes after multiple Democratic lawmakers and voters asked for him to exit the race after questions of his ability to hold office came up. Biden posted this message on social media earlier this afternoon, saying that over the past 3 years, quote, "We have made great progress as a nation." He continued to thank the American people as well as Vice President Kamala Harris, who he has since endorsed. He added, "I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term." President Joe Biden says he will address the nation later this week with more details surrounding his decision. Vice President Harris released a statement saying she will work to gain the Democratic Party's support, stating, "I am honored to have the president's endorsement and my intention is to earn and win the nomination. Over the past year, I have traveled across the country talking with Americans about the clear choice in this momentous election." And throughout this past week, Biden, his family, as well as his administration held firm to him not exiting the race despite the numerous calls for him to take his name off of the ballot. Knoxville Mayor India Kincannon said this afternoon that the president has done a lot for East Tennessee.
He's done a lot for the people of Knoxville and the people of our entire country. I mean, there's a long list of his accomplishments. The bipartisan infrastructure law has brought a lot of resources to rebuild our nation. Knoxville's gotten over $100 million towards infrastructure improvements, affordable housing, all kinds of things.
Now, before winning the 2020 election, Biden served as Barack Obama's VP from 2009 until 2017. One local attorney says the president has made a lasting impact on the United States during his tenure in politics.
Joe Biden has been, and whether you agree necessarily with policies, one of the most influential and consequential four-year presidents in our history. You think about infrastructure, you think about getting us out of Afghanistan at the beginning of his term, you think about the support to Ukraine. There are so many positive things.
Democratic delegates here in East Tennessee will be attending the national convention in Chicago next month, and the chair of the Knox County Democratic Party says they plan to support President Biden's endorsement of Kamala Harris.
I do know that our delegates from East Tennessee that are going to the DNC, they met today, and they are currently going to respect President Biden's wishes to support Kamala Harris.
However, other lawmakers from Tennessee have been speaking out, saying the president should not finish out his term and resign immediately. Senator Marsha Blackburn released a statement saying in part, if Joe is too weak to stay in the race for the presidency, he should resign as our commander-in-chief immediately. Other Republican lawmakers have also taken to social media in support of the president's immediate resignations, such as Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs, Representative Tim Burchett, and Senator Bill Hagerty. And yesterday, dozens of demonstrators gathered outside of the White House yesterday calling on President Biden to halt his re-election campaign. That event was referred to as the Pass the Torch rally. Susan Williams, a local legal consultant, told us this afternoon she believes that event played a role in the president's decision.
I'm a little surprised because the president had said that he wasn't going to get out. But I think yesterday really turned a corner on that decision. There were so many additional people that have, called for him to at least to step down.